Only on Fox, new dash cam footage being released by the Lawrence County Sheriff's Department after a call for a stolen television turned deadly.
Now, we brought you this story the night it happened. Christopher Butler was killed, 46 years old, when he hit a utility pole there in Lawrence County. That happened after that pursuit with the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office.
And we were there today when his daughter viewed that footage from the Sheriff's Department. She tells us even with some of this new information, there are still too many unanswered questions.
Oh, and Carrie Weimer's in studio with us right now. Carrie, I know you reached out to the Sheriff's Office. What did you learn today, not only from them, but from the family too?
Well, the family of Christopher Butler has had that same question since the day of the accident. Should law enforcement have stopped the high-speed pursuit before things took a deadly turn? If you look right here, this is where everything started back on June 16th. Lawrence City Police say Butler and two others stole a flat-screen television from Walmart on East Main Street and led authorities on a high-speed chase which lasted over 4 miles, ending on Torrington Road. Now, Butler's family says the chase should have been called off sooner.
You know, I want to be able to trust law enforcement, but how can I trust law enforcement when you're not communicating with me within good standards and providing me with true and accurate information?
A month after getting the news her father was killed after hitting a utility pole in a high-speed chase with law enforcement, Deasia Butler tells us she can't find any closure and questions whether her father would still be alive if Lawrence County deputies had backed off the chase.
There is some information that is not being provided to me, and I'm just wondering why is the information not being provided. I would like to know, I would like to see the last couple of seconds or minutes of my father's life. You know, that's all that I have left.
While she doesn't dispute the reason for the chase, she thinks law enforcement went too far.
I want to know exactly what took place from beginning to end. That's all that I'm asking for.
The Lawrence County Sheriff's Office provided dash cam footage from the scene and dispatch calls to Fox Carolina after we requested that information through the Freedom of Information Act. In those calls, a deputy is heard asking his supervisor whether or not to proceed with the chase.
Alpha 1, you want me to continue? At this point, yeah.
If you knew that that particular area was potentially a safety hazard, regardless of the conditions of the weather, it should have been called off.
We reached out to the Sheriff's Department to see if there was a policy in place for when to call off a pursuit. They told us pursuits are monitored, and it is the responsibility of the supervisor to evaluate the pursuit to see that all policy and safety concerns are met.
They are going to be injured. Go ahead and send me any rescue you can.
It's devastating having to go to bed every night listening to my son ask for his grandpa.
Now, Butler's daughter tells us she plans to keep asking questions about her father's death and hopes to have further conversations with law enforcement. Cody, Tori.